Hello. So it's 55 for Minnie and 77. Well, it's 55, 55. I better edit that. Hold on. Hold on. I was supposed to put 55, 55. No, it was supposed to be 55. Darn, it was supposed to be 58. Because down in the bottom, I think it said 58. So it's 58.88. But can you change that, Leo? Thank you. 58.88. It's supposed to be eights. I was told to put eights. Yeah, because in the description it said it 58.88. Yeah, it's 58.88 for mini reads and the mediumship. And the mediumship is 77.77. Oh, hi Karen A. Love you too. So Life of Destiny, what did you send, honey? Tell me what you sent. It's okay. What did you send? Okay, we got you. Don't worry, we got you. All right. I got you. Hold on one second. Let me get my cards and everything set up. Okay. My cards. All right, Life of Destiny. Hi, hi. I'm sorry. I edited it down in the description part, but I didn't edit back in the title, so now I fixed it. So for everybody else now it's going to be that what I've already fixed. So I'm going to delete your message right here because I don't want people to get confused. So just keep that out. But it is 58.88. I needed the eights to be in there. And the read, the mediumship, if somebody's trying to connect to somebody on the other side, that's 77.77. Okay? And I will set a timer for that. I will set a timer for that, or I'll have one of my mods do a timer for that. So remind them, Leo, please remind them that for the mediumship, there'll be a timer set. Okay? Thanks, Life of Destiny, honey bun. Okay, you want a mini in love. Do you have any specific questions that you'd like to ask? Any specific question that you'd like to ask, Life of Destiny? Yeah, I didn't see anybody in yet. Yeah, that's why I asked you, because I didn't see anybody around connected to you. Yeah, Leslie, I'm just getting started. Yep. Yep. Yeah, a timer will be set for mediumship readings. They are only roughly 7, 8 minutes long, maybe 10 at the most. I'll let you know. Each person may be different, but minimum is 7, maximum is 10. So somewhere in between 7 and 10 minutes. That is a very powerful reading. Life of Destiny, I'm going to get started with your. Mini. Life of Destiny is first. Please let my mods know if you have sent a payment in, and if so, for what. You sent the payment in for a mini read, which is 58.88, or you sent a payment to PayPal for a mediumship read, which is 77.77. So 7s and 8s today, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all those military, past, present, and future, who served and will be serving. Thank you so much for putting yourselves in in that way. Thank you so much for your dedication and loyalty. I even have a tribute on my TikTok for my father. Picture of my father in his military uniform, his Marine uniform. All right, Life of Destiny coming up right now for you. Your mediumship. No, your I'm sorry, your love mini read. I was just reading somebody's comment. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, please let Leo drop your names. Let Leo know who you are if you made a payment. What name was in the payment, please? Okay, Life of Destiny. So, Life of Destiny, this is going to be both spiritual, meaning from my grandmother, and it also is going to be through the cards. So, the first card that comes up for you is, in fact, the nine. Yeah, it's the Nine of Wands. But with the Nine of Wands, Life of Destiny, this is kind of telling me that, you know what? You've stood your ground for a while. You've also had something that was from the past that you still kind of stood your point on or stood your guard on. It's like you had to go through something, and there was something that was definitely not okay with you. It didn't work out for you. It didn't go the way you thought it would. It talks about you were having a hard time in your love life, and it talks about you thought somebody cared like a real lot for you. You thought somebody was going to take the next step. You thought somebody was really going to do what they said they were going to do. But there was a lot more work that was required for that past relationship, and that person wasn't able or willing to put that work in. Currently, I feel like you're very open. I do feel like there's a couple things that you need to work on with healing. I do, but I don't feel like that's going to get in the way of this new person coming in. All right. I feel like you're definitely standing up strong now, and you are ready to engage yourself into a relationship. I feel like with the four of swords, I feel like you've cut out what you had to cut out, and you contemplate, you meditate, you even have some sleepless nights worrying about relationships, worrying about who's coming, if somebody's coming, if you're going to be alone. I feel like you're getting worried about that. It's like you're in your head a lot, right? You're in your head a lot. There was some kind of battle. It keeps coming up. There was some kind of battle because you have the five of wands. There was some kind of battle between you and this last person, and it feels like there was a conflict, meaning there had to be a third party situation there. There had to be somebody that interfered. Now, whether that's a person, whether that's a job, whether it's a family member, whether that's friends, whether that's an addiction, whatever the case may be, something interfered with that last relationship. But that's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? That last relationship, Life of Destiny, wasn't meant to work. It wasn't meant to turn out the way you thought it would. I think you kind of knew from the beginning because it was kind of difficult. And it was a lot of effort put in on your part, and you weren't getting a lot of results. So there is a new relationship, a new beginning going to start. I feel like there is something too that has to do with work. There is a connection that may have to do with work. The last relationship was too long. Yeah. I feel like you wasted a lot of time. Um, there's something to do with work and determination. There's also something to do with changes. So there's changes around the work area. I want you to understand that, but it is in a positive way. I also feel like I don't. I listen. You're going to meet this person, but I don't want you to bring the past situation. I don't want you to compare, because the last person took forever to take one step, and this person won't do you like that. They're not going to take forever to make a decision. They're not going to take forever to say they want to be in an intimate, one-on-one, exclusive relationship with you. They're not going to take forever to say that. This person wants to commit. This person wants to be dedicated. This person is looking for accomplishment. This person is having ambition. This person is very confident in themselves and in the rewards that they can bring to the table, so to speak, to the relationship. This person is definitely willing to put in the work. Okay. Patience is the number one name on this card. It says you must have patience. So the energy is still clearing out from the old. Some hurt that's still staggering around on you, or some disappointment or frustration that had to do with that past relationship. You got to just let it go and excuse it. You have to release it. Like, you know what? I don't care about that anymore, which I don't think you do. But you need to, like, say it to the universe. I don't care about it anymore. I'm not even worried about it. I'm going to meet somebody new. I'm going to accept that new person for who they are. I'm not going to try to change this new person. I'm not going to try to judge this new person. I'm not going to try to be a mother to this new person. I want to be in a relationship and accept them with their flaws, accept them just the way they are. As long as they're good to me, they don't cheat on me, they don't lie to me, we have communication, we get along, and there's an attraction, we're good. Um, yes, yes, that's what they said. Life and destiny, yes. I know you were. I know you was definitely a mom. That's what it shows. Exactly, I know. You had to micromanage the whole thing. It is ridiculous. That's not the role you want. You want somebody who's going to take care of you for a change. You want somebody who's going to give you that mutual respect, you know, kind of like take care of each other. Not somebody who has to depend on you or financially expect you to help them get out of their troubles or whatever. Like, no, that just you can't be doing that all the time. So you got to remember with the Queen of Swords, your thoughts will dominate this situation. Stay positive, think positive, be open to receive. Now's the time to stand up for yourself and to be very clear about what it is that you want. When you're trying to manifest this, it's important to be very clear about what you want and what you don't want. This talks about a person who, with the Queen of Swords, she suffered a loss, she suffered hardship. This is a woman who's very smart. This is describing you. This is a woman who's very independent and strong. This is a woman who at first couldn't believe that she could handle certain situations, but found herself to actually work through them. A very good job, Life of Destiny. Very good job. Your inner strength, because you have the strength card, your inner strength comes through very clearly and talks about your bravery, your confidence. It talks about your compassion. It talks about overcoming self doubt, realizing that the problem was not you in the last relationship, but the problem was that person. And the problem was you just didn't work well together. You didn't work well together. As a matter of fact, you work well independently, and that person don't even work well independently. I'm sorry. You are a very strong influence on that person, and I want you to know that you got points, so to speak, up in the universe for good deeds. But at the same time, you lost points in the love department because of the fact that you had to step out of your own position to go into the putting a different hat on, so to speak, like you said, a mother position, and that made the whole situation vulnerable. Um, you also started feeling guilty because you didn't want to walk away from the situation because you felt now with that mother feeling that you had to take care of them, that you didn't want nothing to happen to them, that you wanted everything to be okay for them. But after a while, that got so consuming and so overwhelming that it exhausted you. It literally exhausted you. So know that where you wanted this love reading, true love is coming in on the way. On the bottom of the deck, yes, we have somebody that's going to offer their cup. So that is your final card, is that love, comfort, kindness, intuition, good ideas. A sensitive, thoughtful person is coming towards you. There will be physical, emotional, spiritual enjoyment, attraction. This is somebody who is very interested in learning more about you and the emotional side of you. Somebody who's wanting to grow and learn with you, experience new things with you, go different places, take trips and have adventures. This is somebody who's you don't know them. You've never met this person before. And there is going to be a very rare situation. And when I say that, you're going to understand it when it happens. There's going to be a very rare situation. Something that, like, let's say if your car broke down and you were at the mechanic shop and you were trying to get that fixed, and maybe your tire got flat or something similar. And out of the blue, you stopped at this place. I'm like, oh God, can you fix my tire? Blah, blah, blah. As you're waiting, this person may come up. Now, this is just an example. I don't say it's definitely happening at a mechanic shop. But what I'm saying is this is a very rare meeting. This is an unplanned, what it means is unplanned meeting. Somebody is definitely coming toward you. Somebody is definitely going to be attracted to you by your physical. And then somebody speaks to you and it grows from there. So that's exactly what I have for you. Don't give up. I know you've been alone for quite a while, but don't give up because the doors are about to open. Doors are just about to open. Hi, Tammy. Life and Destiny, that is your mini read. Very nice mini read. Very nice mini read. Coming very positive. It was very accurate on that past, partner boy. I had no idea. Kids, gotta bring my computer just a little closer. I hope I don't lose you guys. Come on, come closer. I can't read. What is that? Tablet mode. I don't want no tablet mode. Okay. Did you see some friends for me? Friends? Only thing I saw was work, happiness, career changes, um, improvement there where career is, some changes going on. I do see people around you, but I feel like old friends or people you were involved with, maybe you and your ex-partner both were involved with. I feel like there's a reason to let some of them go, or people that you were dealing with in the past. It's time to change. Listen, you birds of a feather will flock together. So if you're not like them and you're different than them and you make different choices and decisions than them, you don't belong with them. You belong to be with the kind of people that have the same ambition and goals as you. The people that are trying to stay on the clean and sober path, the people that are trying to do what's correct, the people that are trying to make the right choices and decisions, the people give a shit about their future, not the people that are just partying on the weekends all the time and not giving a shit about anything. All right? But I don't see you being by yourself. I don't. And I do feel like there are acquaintances who you, maybe even males, opposite sex, that you do have a friendship with. And I do see them coming around you and supporting you. But I don't see you dating in a serious way. I don't see you dating anybody that you know. This person coming is somebody you don't know, somebody you've never met before. That's what I saw. I hope that helps. Hi, Kim B. Hello, hello. Okay, Leslie, mini read for what I see in love. Leo, is Leslie next? Yes. And then Anakiza, Tammy. Okay, and Carlos has the mediumship. So Carlos has somebody on the other side that he wants to connect with. Okay. Hey, Carlos. All right, guys. So, all right, Leslie. Miss Leslie. Hold on, Leslie. Okay, Leslie. Leslie, the first card, second card. Hold on. I feel like I have to pull three out to give you a message here. All right. So, you know what, Leslie? The first card that comes up for you, I have the 10 of Pentacles. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This is great. And then I have the Ace of Wands, which is all very good cards. So, where love of the heart, love is concerned, I have to tell you that, first of all, the message that's coming in, flying in from Spirit, as I was shuffling, Spirit's trying to get me to talk, and I didn't want to do it until I had the cards out. So, I have some cards out, and I'm still going to pull more. So, Leslie, this is for you. Leslie, it feels like, you know what, you've been either held at distance, kept at a distance. Somebody's kept the boundaries in front of you. Somebody's kept like the control of the steering wheel, so to speak. Okay, so you've given somebody the power, so to speak. It feels like you've given somebody the power to decide when it's okay, when it's not okay, when I can see, when I can't see, blah 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 blah. It's not all about them. They're making it so it's all about them. They're high horse, like they're so egotistical. They're so stuck on themselves, even though this person at times has very low self-esteem or very insecure or has insecurities. This person feels where you're concerned, that you're making them feel as if they're so wonderful that their head can't fit through the doorway because they're so stuck on themselves with you. Like you're making this person feel, and I feel this is Nicholas, you're making him feel like he's just all that and a piece of cake too, or all that in a bag of chips. Because of that, now I'm not going to read your comments yet, so just hold your comments. Because of that energy, this person, it's like it's giving you a hard time. It's creating a hard time for you in love, in your love life in general. This person has given you a feeling of distance, both emotional, mental, and physical distance. It feels like you feel the distance from this person and you can't understand why this person is not taking the next step. You feel that it might end, or at any moment it could be over, or maybe it's already over. You keep going back and forth in your mind trying to decide. It's like your intuition keeps telling you that he don't act like he's that into me. You know, he gives you mixed signals. You get confusion from this person. But this person, let me tell you where this is at. This person that you talk to, that you're standing shoulder to shoulder to, you're not facing face to face, which means you're not on the same page right now. That's what that means. And this person will keep coming in and out, in and out. This person will give you enough breadcrumbs to hang you there, to keep you there, to get you to keep interesting, keep feeding their ego because they enjoy that. But this person's hiding something. This person is keeping something from you. This person isn't telling you the whole story. Yes, this person has a lot of work. Yes, this person is involved in family. But yes, this person is choosing to keep a distance for a reason. This person is looking at you as seeing some insecurities about you. This person is feeling as if you're not all put together. This person is feeling as if you're brokenhearted and you're in a victim mode. This is what this person is feeling. The good news is you already know when you look at these Four of Cups, or Five of Cups, sorry. When you look at these Five of Cups, you already know what you left behind. You already know what you've been through. You're not dwelling in the victim mode, so he's full of shit. You're not caught up on the victim hook. Oh, poor me. Oh, it's all about me. Oh, I'm so sad. That's not you, Leslie. But this person feels that you're starving for their attention so much that you're playing the victim card with them. You're literally playing the victim card with them. I need help with this. I need help with that. Trying to act as if you need them. What they need to see, Leslie, if you want this person, what they need to see is that you don't need them. They need to see that, guess what? You don't need to pull your victim card with them. You don't need them to fix your resume. You don't need them to do this and that for you. You don't need them to do any of that. They show them that, you know what, you could probably put a resume 10 times better together than they could. And even though they hold the title they hold, I don't give a shit. You're smarter than you're giving yourself credit for. The Ace of Wands comes in where love is concerned. This card we pulled. This is talking about there is going to be an opportunity for a fresh start, a new beginning, new growth, new opportunities. See, you've gotten yourself to a position where you're doing so much better. You're also getting ready to move and transition into another position, which is even another pat on the back saying, good job, Leslie. You can do this. Okay. The problem you're going to have is you will not succeed in your career. You will not succeed in love. You will not succeed in finance if you continue to allow this person, Nicholas, who's been put into your life as a test and a challenge. You will not continue to grow, expand, receive abundance, and all that if you allow this person to intimidate you or to play the higher card than you. You're not going to win. You are not going to win. If you want to win, your communication with Nicholas needs to be, you know what, I don't need your help on that resume. I took care of it. It's good. Thank you. Well, let me look at it. Let me review. I don't need you to. I'm not applying for a job with you. Okay? Leave that out. You're going to see things are going to become challenging for a little bit with him. But they're going to be challenging mentally, and you need to be prepared for that. I need you to take a spiritual bath, so to speak. Take some Epsom salt or whatever, pink salt, put it in your bathtub. I need you to be able to hold your own. I need you to show Nicholas that you can hold your own. Now, we also have another person around you, which is Sergio. And Sergio is very conflicted and very confused about what you're doing and who you're doing it with and where you're going. And you go out a lot. And then where's that fella that used to come over and what have you been doing and who are you seeing and things like that. And Sergio's still not settled in his own life yet. I mean, he has a home, he has a car, he has a good job business he runs, but he's not emotionally prepared for a relationship. However, there is going to be a very strong friendship built between you and Sergio, and I think you're going to respect that. And it is where you're going to spend some time together, but you don't want to keep flirting and crossing the boundary line because right now Sergio wants to do the friendship. Let him do the friendship because I feel like he will be a very fond friend for you, a very loyal and faithful friend. Next card that comes up for you is the King of Cups. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your gut. You also need to take charge because with the King of Cups, he sits very strong, very, when I say strong, I mean set. Like he's set in his ways. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's doing. He knows where he's going. He knows what his goals are. I need you to be there. This is a person who's in touch with their emotional life. This is also talking about being a very good friend to someone. This is also talking about showing your stability. Because right now, again, back to Nicholas, doesn't feel like there's stability. So let's see what's coming new. So new, you're going to have a choice. There's 3 people here you're involved with. So the 3 people is the 1 new one, 2 of this old ones. So there is going to be some type of movement here. There is going to be some foresight into something that's coming. You're going to get some kind of clue or inclination. It could even be a download that comes to you. You're going to know out of the blue. You're going to be like, I'm going to go here. And whether that's walking at the park or walking around the track or walking wherever it is that you go, there's a demand that you'll tell yourself, like, I don't know why I'm saying to go here today, but I'm going. The same way that you go to church or to pray at a certain area, at times when you can pray, for yourself, by yourself. It's all about your self-belief and your self-confidence. But this hard work that you're going to be doing on yourself is going to pay off. Listen, you have choices, and your choices will give you your outcomes. The next person that you meet, we don't talk about our past. We don't talk about our afflictions. We don't talk about how we were affected. We don't talk about how we were damaged. We don't talk about were, because the key word here is were. You're way past that. You're way past that. And it's kind of like the reason that you're scared or worried or nervous. It's almost like you got to build up your confidence, Leslie, because sometimes it's almost like you don't think the person will like you enough if you don't show the sympathy, if you don't show what you've been through. You don't want to date somebody and having them thinking that they want to be with you because they feel sorry for you or sorry for what you went through. We don't want that to be the way we build something and start something off. The devil's working all day around you. I need you to be careful, Leslie, because of the fact that depression, your mental health, the thoughts that go in and out and back and forth, you're kind of stressing yourself out with these inner thoughts. You're putting a lot of pressure on you that doesn't need to be there. What I need you to know, Leslie, is there is a balance for you. And as soon as you find that happy medium, then you're good. Your answer to anyone that you date in the near future, which is coming, is about, well, when's the last time you were in a relationship? Oh, a while back. Oh, well, what happened? It just didn't work out. We're better off as friends. That's it. None of their business. Okay? None of their business. Nobody needs to know about the violence, the domestic violence, and all the other bullshit that you had to go through. Because every time you tell that story, you go through it again as if it just happened and then become the victim again. You got to stop doing that to yourself, because you're doing that to yourself. You just need to tell yourself that, you know what? You are healed. You are wonderfully made. You are one of God's creations. You're his masterpiece. Okay? Flaws and all, you're an amazing person. Know that this person that's coming towards you, listen, they may not be the best looking in town, but this person is going to definitely be attractive. And this person is definitely going to rub you the right way, meaning they're going to talk to you nicely. They're going to respect you. They're going to listen to you talking. They're going to respect what you say. They're going to try to strive to make you happy. And I feel like you're going to do the same for this person. It will be a give and take relationship. There will be even compatibility here. There won't be any chaos. But I feel like if you try to connect more with Nicholas, you're going to experience trauma. You're going to experience the unexpected changes, even disaster. You're going to experience sudden upheavals. You're going to experience a loss. You're going to experience some confusion. You're going to experience some emotional pain. So you know what? Right now, let him take his ego and float that head up in the air like a balloon, and let him go right now. Don't even answer him right now. Don't even respond to him right now. Don't you dare text him right now. Just leave him go. And when you do feel like talking to him, again, let him know, you know what? I took care of my resume. I took care of what I needed to take care of. Oh, what, do you want me to read it over and make sure it's good? No, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm sure I handled it fine. You show him confidence. Tell him you appreciate his help, but no thank you. You got this. All right? So, Leslie, yes, love is coming. I do feel like this person is the same descent as you. I feel like this person is from the area. I do feel like this person is involved in an organization as well. There is something that this person volunteers in too. This person is definitely looking for growth and expansion. And all I can see is this person does have dark hair. They are like I don't want to say a chunky built, but I want to say stocky is a good word. It's not chunky, it's stocky. As stocky built as well. This person also does drive a truck, and I do feel like it is a white truck. And no, it's not Sergio, but this is a person with a truck, and it is a white truck. I believe it's white. So, Leslie, that's your mini. That is your mini, hon. I hope that worked out for you. What I do my lighter? Please, what I do my lighter? Lighter. Oh boy. Stop that. I don't. What the heck? Oh, here it is. Now remember, you guys, your subconscious mind is a reservoir of your beliefs, of your past experiences, even of your fears. So be careful when you're making choices and decisions, everybody, on whether or not or where you're getting that information from your subconscious mind or what. Even when you're dealing with the hardships through your journey, Be careful that your subconscious mind doesn't come up and cause you to get the wrong ideas. Now, you're going to have to try, many of you, to reprogram your subconscious mind so that you think more positively, to create abundance, to create happiness, to create love, to create wealth. Okay? I don't know where I just got that from. Who's next? You had a letter you wrote to the universe. Oh, good. I wanted someone available, faithful, and financially stable. That is tall with a full head of hair. Yes, yes, this man is tall with a full head of hair. Yes. And Akiza. Okay, you want to know the best option for you with work and love. The best option. The best option. So what are your choices? What do you mean by option? So your options, you have two to choose from, two jobs to choose from, two men to choose from. Oh, Carlos wants a mini read. Okay, that's good. Okay. Make sure he didn't overpay. Yep, Nicholas, yeah. Yeah, good. Good. And don't let him think, Leslie, that you need him. Because you know what? You've done your resumes for a long time. You got the job at USAA without him. You got the job back at the credit union without him. And guess what? You're going to be promoted to the other place. So you don't even worry about it. Okay, Anakiza. All right. I'm like options. I'm saying that. All right. So Anakiza wants to focus on love. All right, Anakiza, I'm going to give you the messages that Spirit has for you. All right, however they come out, whatever comes out. Understand, you guys, if there's not a partner showing at the moment, I can't tell you that I see one if I don't. I can't tell you I don't see one if I do. I have to tell you what's guided by Spirit, okay? I'm very in tune today, which is why I decided to come on live and do these. And you know, I haven't done mediumship readings for a long time. So I was asked by Spirit to come on and do mediumship because apparently there is somebody out there who's waiting for a message or needs a message. There's something with closure for that. So, Anakiza, I am focusing on you at the moment now. All right, Anakiza. So this is going to be a general, but love and career. Whoa, okay, that flew out. I'll take it. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love when cards fly out. All right, Anakiza. So is everything going to work out? The answer is yes, because I feel like that's what you're saying. Is everything going to work out? I feel like you're unsure about some things, whatever's going on right now, that's creating you to feel unsure or maybe even insecure a little bit or a little bit worried about something. Don't worry about it because yes, everything is going to work out. I don't know if you're planning on moving or traveling or having to travel extra to a job. I'm not sure what's happening with that. It talks about the outcome of hard work is going to be paying off. It talks about going against a new experience that's coming for you. Also, it feels like yeah, you got the Three of Wands. So you are going to have a choice to make. There is going to be a decision for you right here. Truth is going to set you free on something. So you got to be honest with yourself about something in career or where work is concerned, about something that definitely soars you, something that makes you soar, like fly, like an eagle, something that makes you excited about going, not something that you're just dragging your feet about, even sometimes debating whether you want to go or you don't want to go, or whether you want to get online or whether you want to do the work, whatever it is. It's like, there's something about passing a test. Do you have a test, Anakiza, or some kind of test that you got to take for something? Is there something coming up about a test? If not, it's going in another direction here. Exactly, Tammy. No men to choose from. Okay. Not that you know of. Okay. I don't know if is there anything to do with schooling with you right now? Because that would only be the other place of test. Any type of certification or schooling that you're considering doing? No. All right, then test is taking you in another direction, and the test is more about yourself. This test is also talking about, you've wasted your time on some foolish characters. Sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. You've wasted your time on some foolish characters. You've had a good time. You've enjoyed yourself, but a lot of it was just the bullshit stuff. It's like, you have to ask yourself why you're attracted to a certain type of people. They're trying to tell me that there's something from your past or something from your childhood, which is what leads you to keep attracting the same type of person. You're limiting yourself on what you can have and what opportunities will be available to you. Hi, just peachy. So whatever's going on, listen, you need to fight against what you think is good for you or what you think it is that you want, and look a little deeper and take yourself out of your comfort zone. You choose men like your dad. Oh no. Okay, that makes sense. So again, from your childhood. Okay, makes sense. Thank you, Spirit. So what we're talking about here, and we have the devil card. We have the devil card. So what that's talking about is, it's kind of like when it shows me devil card is addiction, right? But this is talking about you like agreeing to yourself that these men are okay because this is how I grew up, or this is what I'm used to, or this is what I'm familiar with, or this is what I've gotten comfortable with, or this is what I've learned to adapt to. We need to get the work done on you. We need to get you to a place where, instead of looking at the spontaneous, last minute, meet you at a bar kind of person, you need to focus more on people that are respectful and working and dominating their life through hard work, through maturity. It's because these people that you've been around, I keep saying immature, immature, immature. You need somebody with more of a structure, with more stability. Now, I'm not saying some of these men didn't have a house or didn't have whatever, but their mentality was quite different. You have luck. You have number 10. That's luck. You have luck where relationships are concerned, because you have the wheel of fortune. So what's coming for you? You're going to have an opportunity. Now listen, don't screw this up. You're going to have an opportunity. And there's somebody who's going to interact with you. This person you're going to be kind of iffy about, like, well, I don't know if I really like them or whatever. No, that's already your stinking thinking going back to what you're used to, because you're not seeing the patterns or the behaviors from this new person. You're not seeing the behaviors that you're familiar with. So I need you to be really careful. I need you to be really careful. Don't say no so quickly to the good people, to the different. And I say different because you're going to feel like they're different. They're different. I don't know if how I could be in love with somebody like that that's different, because I'm so used to this style. Listen, I know you like them like the bad boys. I know you like them, you know, um, you know, drinking, partying, laughing, like a group, socializing. But Anakiza, there's a time to finally say enough's enough. There's a time to bring it down. There's a time to bring it down. That lifestyle is not going to last much longer. There is going to be a reunion of some. There's going to be a reunion of something or someone. Either you have a class reunion coming up, or either you're going to have a reunion maybe with family members, somebody that's a distance away. There's some type of activity or gathering or festival or something, wedding, engagement, something's coming up that may open these doors, maybe even a baby shower. There's something coming up, some type of happy celebratory time where this Knight of Wands is going to come in. It's going to be quick. And you're going to have to make a quick decision. And there's a big part of you that's going to want to say, no, no, thanks. Don't say no. Spirit's saying, don't say no. You're going on a family cruise next week. There you go. Don't say no to this person. There. And as soon as you said the family cruise, this card came up. When this card comes up, this is, again, another 10, which is good luck. This talks about happiness, family, reunions, homecomings. Listen, you guys, do you think you can make this up? Do you think you can make this up? You can't make this shit up. You see what she typed right there? You see what she typed? She said, yes, she's chose men like that. That was confirmation. She said, yes, we're going on a family cruise next week. Now, you see, you can't make this shit up. You can't. I got 78 cards to choose from, and that's the one that came out. So far, I think I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And guess what? The 6th card talked about her having some kind of gathering, reunion, whatever. She wrote that and confirmed it there. 6 is also the number for June. That is when she's going on that trip. Now tell me that you can make this shit up. Just anybody right here, tell me in the comments that you can make this shit up. It's the 6th card that I pulled. It is for the month of June. And she said, yes, next week, which is in June, we're going on a family cruise. Spirit ain't crazy. Trust me. Don't play games with spirit. Let me just tell you. Let me tell you. You play games with spirit and you're going to get karma with interest. Okay. You have the Page of Cups. Anakiza. The Page of Cups, where love is. It is talking about, who's that? Hey, sad girl. You have love, comfort, kindness, intuition, good ideas, a sensitive, thoughtful, introverted, cooperative, quiet, dreamy, imaginative, psychic, emotional, or dependent energy around you. Someone is very interested. Someone is definitely considering you. Somebody is wanting to offer a cup to you. Now, you've been kind of in the hermit mode with a number 9. It's like that's a number 9 kind of talks about you not sure whether you can make it, whether you can challenge it, whether you can accept it, whether you can pass the test, whether you can get the job, whether you can find the partner, whether you can make it work in a relationship, whatever. 9 is always you doubting whether you can get to that next step. You made it to 9. When you go from 1 to 10, you made it to 9. It's pretty damn good. There's a Temperance card. Temperance talks about balance. Temperance talks about peace. Temperance talks about patience. Now, patience meaning that you're going to see people that you're attracted to from the old you. But we need to work on the new and improved Anakiza, the person who's not going to settle for less, the person who's not going to keep giving in to the narcissistic victimization that you've been through. Can't keep giving into that. We've got to turn you around. We've got to turn you around, or you're going to continue to have broken hearts and love and relationship. I'm telling you. All right? So career is moving in a positive way. There's going to be a choice that comes up or a decision that you're going to make that is going to be very beneficial to you. Something that is going to either create or bring a little bit more driving, more travel, a little bit further distance, something of that nature, but it is going to bring you more money to do so. So it's worth it. Where love is concerned, the old pattern people are still going to come around. You're going to have interest. There's going to be offers that come from these immature people that you would normally be attracted to. And look, if you want a one-night stand with them and that's what you want to do because you got needs and they got needs, go handle your business. Nobody's judging you. But as far as a relationship goes, when you get the offer or opportunity from this person who you see as different, and that's exactly what it said in these cards, different, choose them. Choose the one that's different. All right? That's your mini. So you guys, my minis are on special right now. 55, 50. No, 58, 50, 58, 88, 58, 88 for a mini reading. Find out what it is you want to know. Find out what you can't figure out by yourself. Stop listening to yourself sabotaging the whole situation. It may not be like that. Stop trying to think you can figure out what they did, where they went, and who they was with, because you know what? You can guess all day and you ain't going to get it right. All right? Next up, mediumship. Somebody on the other side. Somebody you're just wanting to say hi to, somebody you're wanting to get closure with, somebody you're wanting answers about, let me know. And that is 7777. Let my mods know if you signed up for anything. Next up is Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy, a mini from Michigan. I always want to say Minnesota, or is it Minnesota? And I always want to say Michigan. Which is it? I always get that shit wrong. I don't know why I get that wrong. Okay. Minnesota. Ah, shit. Yeah, did I say it right? I don't. Yeah, I think I said right, Minnesota, because I usually say Michigan. Oh boy. Okay, Tammy. So Tammy said, love life. How's he feeling? Career, financial. Are you going to stay in the apartment? Love life, career, financial. Going to stay in the apartment. All right. Let me just do this real fast. Love life, career, financial. Going to stay in the apartment. Love life, career, financial. You're going to stay in the apartment. Okay. Okay. Love life. Love life. Where love life is concerned, there might be a little bit of either sadness, there might be a little confusion, there might be a little bit of indecisions right now. It might be a little bit of stress going on right now. There might be a little bit of controversy going on right now, and even a little bit of heartbreak or disappointment somewhere. But I do feel like right now somebody's definitely trying to focus on something better or trying to focus on a better solution or a better answer. We've got to stop getting into this position that we keep getting ourselves into, whether that's physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, whatever. It's like we got to be done with this. We can't keep worrying and worrying and worrying. Right now, it's important to focus on you and what you need to do for you, and love will end up following suit. Things will get back into balance. But again, at the same time, we have got to refrain from trying to change anybody else but ourselves. All right, where he's feeling right now, he feels like he has a choice. There's two choices for him. He can either stay where he is or come toward you. There feels like there's a decision here that he's he's hoping that things are going to be better than what they used to be. It's like at the moment he might think the grass is greener on the other side, staying where he is. He's thinking that you get along better that way. At the same time, he's a little hesitant about moving forward, but it does feel like he's restless about these decisions. He's also doesn't want a detachment and doesn't really want to withdraw from you. He doesn't want to be without you, but at the same time, it feels like there is a little bit of distance going on right now. But something's about to change, and that's about to get better. Where your finances, career is, where your career is, sorry, career, somebody is going to offer you an opportunity. There's something coming in that is going to be financially and help you to prosper for a temporary moment. Then something is about to change. Somebody else is going to come in and offer you a cup, somebody who cares so much about you. This could be a person that you're very close to, again, like we spoke about earlier. This person is maybe going to offer you an opportunity. It's going to open up. When you take that opportunity, don't do anything to jeopardize it, because you won't get another chance after this one. This will be your last chance at that, in that position. um, Next up is financial. Financial right now is that don't take too many risks where money is concerned, but know that you are going to be okay. There is definitely something coming in to help, or someone is coming in to help. There is also two different or three different options for you to consider. I also feel like there is a type of either government institution, government business, some type of county, something. There is something of an organization, let me put it that way, that is definitely going to be helpful and resolve a lot of issues for you financially to help you with your situation. You got to keep your strength card. You got to keep knowing in faith that things are going to work out okay. Timing is going to be a little bit delayed. It's going to feel like, oh shit, it's not going to happen in time, but it is. Something is definitely going to work out. You have the World card here, so that talks about success. It talks about whatever is going on or whatever wishes you're asking for financially is going to come through. As the Queen of Pentacles, this talks about fertility, prosperity, sensuality, responsibilities, creativity, wealth, common sense, and that somebody's concerned with the welfare of others. Talks about being a very capable woman in both a motherly type or a business. Okay, so you are more than capable to handle this relationship. You are more than capable to handle the new jobs. You are more than capable to handle your finances. But you definitely need to put yourself on a regimen or some type of plan. In other words, okay, this is my blow money. This is my grocery money. This is my bill money. This is my emergency money. So we never touch the emergency money. We make sure our bill money gets paid first. We make sure we get our food. We make sure we have the gas in our car. And then we have our blow money. Some months you may not have blow money. You might just have to just pay your bills and do what you're supposed to do. Oh, freaking well, that's the way it goes. And then the following month, you're going to have blow money. And you can do what you want with that blow money. But if I were you, I'd be careful with that blow money as well, because you want to be able to save a little bit so that when the time is needed, you'll have it when you need to blow it or when you want to blow it. All right. But last card coming up is the Moon card. The Moon card. Don't let anyone deceive you. Don't let anybody try to make you feel as if you got the problem or that you are the reason, because that is somebody looking at their own reflection. That is somebody pointing the fingers. And when they point one finger, four more is pointing at them. So don't believe that it's all about you. Don't allow arguments to take place. If you do any arguments between now and the end of June, this may be a permanent separation. So I need you to be really careful not to have a major blowout with anybody from right now on. From right now on. If something happened yesterday, that's yesterday. But from right now on, try not to have any blowouts with anyone, because it will end up being a very long separation. Okay, man, it got hot in here all of a sudden. All right, Tammy, that is the messages I have for you. Carlos says, I want a love and finance read. You got it. All right, is that who's up? Leslie, mediumship, honey, is to reach somebody on the other side. So if you want mediumship as far as the price that you paid, if you're saying that you want you want spirit to talk to you more about love and relationship, I can do that, but I can do that through the mediumship, because that's not using cards. That's just that's not using cards. That's more just you being able to talk with spirit and getting information from a higher source rather than using the cards. So if that's what you're talking about, we can definitely do that. Let me know. Let me know. We could definitely do that. All right. Who's up now? I got to turn this air on. It's 80 something outside and it's hot in here. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. Whew, it's hot. Yeah. All right. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Oh, you guys see me on the camera. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Not great. Okay. Oh, next is Carlos. Okay. Carlos says, my knee. Carlos, oh, good. It's coming on. It's hot. Carlos says, love and, what did you say, Carlos? Tammy, yes, for a little while you will have 2 jobs. But first you'll have the part-time job, and then you'll get contacted by that lady for the other job. And like I said, that other job, once you get it, don't do anything that's going to lose it, because you won't get it back again. You will not be brought back again. It's like the third time is the charm, and that's it. Carlos says love and finance. Mr. Carlos, love and finance. Man, it's hot in here. Whew. The heck? I don't have a fever. All right. Okay, Carlos. So, Carlos, the people that you least expected to hurt you in the past is the reason why it was so shocking or so hard to see somebody that didn't stand up or step up or help out when you needed them to. I think it was more shocking because of the fact that you never thought it would be somebody you knew. You thought somebody you didn't know, a stranger, would be the one to do something like that, not somebody that you knew. I don't know where that message just came from, Carlos, but all I needed to tell you is to send forgiveness that way and let something go. You're going to be okay. You always worry about everybody else, but you need to start worrying about you. Know that your heart is beating so profoundly strong, and that love is, it's swirling around your heart. Like if this was your heart, there's love swirling around it right now, just waiting to penetrate, just waiting to smother you, just waiting to love you. So there is something that is coming where love is concerned on the way. So, first card that comes up is talking about, there might be somebody around you who is quite, I don't know if they complain a lot, if they're bitchy. I don't know if they're gossiping. I don't know if they're talking to somebody else. I don't know if they're believing something from somebody else. I don't know if somebody's going back and forth in relationship or love, or if there's women around you who seem very indecisive right now. They're not sure what they want. Is there somebody that you're involved with, or that you're talking to, or somebody that you share your space with that seems to be a little bit indecisive? Cars are flying past here. Does that make sense, Carlos? So, Cranky, I ain't going nowhere. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Carlos, are you there? I know sometimes there's a delay. Carlos, are you there? Yes, it does. Okay. Um. So, Carlos, there's somebody who's around you that acts a certain way when they're just you, and a certain way when they're around other people. There's somebody that's very. I feel like somebody's playing a game, so I need you to be careful. Somebody might be playing a game, and I don't know if the game is with you or the game is really with themselves. But at the same time, I feel like this person is very attracted to you. This person wants to make a commitment with you. They want to be in a relationship with you, but at the same time, they feel like it's not going nowhere, or they feel like you're not taking the next step, or they feel like you're not making an offer where they're wanting this to, where they're wanting this to go. It's like somebody's discussing this with their family member. So this female may be talking to a mother or a sister or an aunt, somebody close to them, saying that they really want to get to know you better. They really want to be in a relationship with you, in a committed relationship with you. Does that make sense? Is there somebody that's either you're wanting this commitment with, or somebody's asking you for a commitment? Is that happening right now? Sometimes we condition ourselves to believe love is a certain way, or we condition ourselves to believe that a situation is a certain way. We just want to believe that in order to get through something. But it feels like there's something that's holding you up, something that's keeping you from the happiness that you're hoping for. Um, you're wanting the commitment. Okay. I feel like there's with the Ace of Swords, there's definitely going to be a commitment. There's definitely going to be an opportunity because something is about to change. I feel like somebody's decisions, and I feel like it's on a female's energy, a feminine energy, is about to change. I feel like right now you're holding somebody very close to you. Maybe you were torn between two at one point, but this is you decided about one that you'd really like to move forward with. I feel like you're definitely holding on, but I feel like this person may be like a little hard to control or a little hard to tame down or a little hard to convince. It's like I don't know what their worries are, their fears are, but it's like this person is afraid that something's not going to work. I don't know if this person was in a past relationship that didn't work out, and now they're fearful about getting committed in another one. I feel like you're feeling like sometimes you have bad luck in love where love is concerned. Like the eternal forces aren't for you, but or that they're against you, but it's not. I feel like the Ace of Wands, it's definitely coming up. Ace of Wands. It's talking about a new beginning. It's talking about a good start. It's talking about finding a new passion with this person. There's something that you and this person can do, a venture that you could go on. It doesn't feel like it's that far from you, but it's something to go out and have fun and laugh. It's going to change the romance. It's going to change the way they see you. It's going to change the routine, so to speak. You can only go out to eat so much and go to the movies so much. There's something that's more thrilling, like a roller coaster ride or something of that nature, that's going to get them to move forward. Ace of Cups, again, new relationship, new romance, seeing it in a new way. There's a lot of happiness coming. There is relationship here. It's like you have good news coming. So good news is on the way. There may feel like there's a delay right now, but delay is just timing. It's all about timing. I don't know if you go to church or if there's a preacher, if there's somebody that you listen to, an inspirational speaker, motivational, whatever that deal is. Like it's like you're going to hear the right words at the right time, and that's going to tell you when to act on something. But I feel like you're seeing everything that you want, and you know that you want to get there. But I feel like I feel like your social circle isn't huge. I feel like it's kind of very intimate, only a few people. You know, it's funny because you don't have the type of personality where you're like, I'm the best person here, or I'm stuck on myself or anything else. If anything, you're very kind, very gentle with them, which is good. You also have an openness and truthfulness with them. It shows you as the emperor. They see you as a very strong person, very independent, very stable. Sometimes people will act a certain way in public or a certain way somewhere and then act differently with you because they know they can get away with acting a certain way with you, and they know that in public it's like they have a limit. They can only have a limit. I'm not sure what's happening about that, but also I feel like you're afraid to say certain things. You don't want something to be used against you. Um, you may regret refusing some kind of offer from the past. You might feel like you have a missed opportunity, maybe where work is concerned. It feels like right now where finances are, it's like, you're waiting for something to come in, waiting for that ship to come in, waiting for that blessing to come in, wondering how soon that's going to be, wondering if that's going to solve all your problems. The problem is money is going to flow to you. And when that money flows to you, if you don't use that money properly, or if you don't put that money where it can safely make you money, it's going to be gone before you know it, and you'll have nothing to show for it. you know, sometimes changes don't occur until things get bad enough or painful enough. So I don't want you to end up going completely broke, bankrupt, where you could have saved yourself. So I need you to consider certain type of investments that are safe investments, whether it's a Roth IRA or whatever. I need you to do your homework and put a decent amount in something that will bear interest for you, but yet it's accessible to you if you had an emergency. But I need you to be careful. I don't want you to look at this money that's coming for you as a gift to blow away, a gift to go buy a $30,000 truck. I don't want you to do that. I want you to act like that money doesn't exist for you when it comes. Yes, you can use it to get yourself stable in your current situation or your current bills or get everything paid up to the date. But I need you to protect your future. I need you to protect your future. I feel like there's a lot of sadness around you where love is concerned. It keeps showing up. I feel like also, too, where work is concerned, there is something you're going to achieve. There is a goal that you're going to reach. There's something about new business or fresh start or new job that's coming up. It's talking about your creativity. Trust your power. Trust your ability to get something done. It's like maybe you don't have a degree in something, but you can show them that you're very capable of doing the job. Somebody's definitely going to be willing to give you a try, whatever that's about. There is a man that is going to take you so-called under his wing, or want to take you under his wing to help you with something or to help you achieve a goal. There may be something with work that was a sudden upheaval or something that's coming that's a sudden upheaval, but do not worry. You'll be able to adjust to the situation and take things and put it into proper perspective. It will not affect you financially, emotionally, physically. There's something about property or abundance coming as well. Perhaps you're wanting to get your own place. Perhaps you're wanting to purchase a property. Perhaps you're wanting to be independent. Perhaps you're wanting a place to stay. That's good. There is success and victory where money and career is concerned, but you're also heavily deciding about something. You're making a decision. You're trying so hard to choose between, do I do this or do I do that? And trust your gut, trust your intuition, because you're wanting to go to work. You're wanting to do what makes you happy. You're wanting to do what fills the void. You're wanting to do what's going to bring in the money as well. But I feel like physically you may be limited on some things. There may be delayed news where job and career is concerned, but have patience, because your ideas, your inspiration, your planning, your vigilance, it's definitely circulating toward you. All this is bringing blessings towards you. There's going to be communication between you and somebody else in reference to hard work that you're willing to put in or that you have put in. In the past or recently, there may have been an argument between you and somebody else that you couldn't understand why it started or what it was about, but that is definitely going to resolve itself. You are trying to balance out things right now that are going on in your life, and it feels like this is between love and money, or love and finances, or love and career. This is definitely a given. You have the Chariot card again, talks about trusting your intuition, trust your gut. You're going to have a choice to make, whether to stay where you are or to go forward. Only you can make that decision. Spirit won't give you that answer. You have to trust your gut and your intuition. They're saying, listen more carefully, trust and look for the safest road. Write down the pros and cons of each option, option A, option B. Write down the pros and cons of each one, and whatever one works out with the best points for being positive in the pros section, then go with that. So, Carlos, that is your mini read. I hope that was working out for you. Okay. Commitment will be coming, Carlos. Commitment will be coming, and marriage will be within 2 years. Commitment is coming, and marriage will be within 2 years. Messages are going to come in back and forth, too. Feels like somebody, oh, my back. Somebody wants to message you very quickly. I don't know what that's about, but you can expect the message real fast. Anybody else next, Leo? Anybody else? Please hit the like button if you come into the room. This like button has 18. I can't hit the like button. It won't let me hit it. I tried to. All done? Okay. All right, so right now I'm gonna okay. So right now I want to hear, for some of you, you know what? For some of you, you may have fell in love with somebody that's like really off the chain. Somebody that you knew wasn't good for you. Somebody that you knew. I don't know who this is for. Somebody that you knew your family wouldn't approve of. Somebody that you knew wasn't even good for you. But you don't know what it was that drew you to that person. But you got stuck with it. For some of you, it's kind of like you didn't know it was going to be that difficult. For somebody, you didn't know what was. Thank you, Carlos. You didn't know that things were going to go as bad as they did. Some of you may have dealt with this narcissist situation because I feel like this person definitely didn't understand what it meant to be involved with you. And they thought that they were going to be able to take advantage of you or take you for granted. But they found out different. I feel like some of you kept saying that, you know what? Nobody's understanding how you feel about this person, like how you really love this person, how you feel about this person, and your family is against you and they're mad at you or they even stopped talking to you because you went with this person and you were told not to, whether it's because they're not of your background or they're not of your religion or they're not of something. And it feels like you were definitely stressing about that. For some of you, be careful, whoever that situation is about. I don't know who's getting that message. I don't know what's happening. My foot's so swollen. Why is my foot giving me trouble? Foot. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, Tammy, right? Sure, Lens. What's the question, hon? Absolutely. What's the question? Did you watch the horses in London? Why I have my grandfather on my mind so much. You never met him. Um, I don't know. Perhaps you should ask a family member more details about your grandfather and why you didn't meet him, why he was never around you, or did he pass before you were born? I feel like all of our ancestors, I will say, all protect us and oversee us up in heaven. They all look down on us. Yeah, Leslie, it's coming, but you got to explain to me, Leslie, what the hell are you really asking me for? Because a mediumship usually is about reaching dead people on the other side, and I don't know what you're asking me to ask Spirit. Tell me what you're saying. Oh, before you were born is why. Okay, okay. But did he know your brother? Did he know your brother, Lindsay? Did your brother see him as a baby? Sure, Leo. All my mods can ask a question. No problem. No problem. My pleasure. My pleasure. It's Memorial Day weekend. My pleasure. And then Leslie, I will get to you for sure. We'll do you next. Yeah, I feel like you did. But I feel like you knew you were going to come. I feel like your grandfather knew you were coming, Lindsay. I feel like he knew you were coming, and he does know who you are now. Just so you know, he does know who you are now. Anybody can, my mods can ask me a question. Go ahead, ask me a question. Yeah, he's trying to protect you and calm you down. Leo, type your question, please. Oh, Leo says, Helen, I got this internship, but they're not paying enough. Start working, Leo. Start working. After you're there for a while, the pay will increase. Start working. Yep, Cranky, go ahead. You sure can. You can ask it now. Ask a question. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you. Type it now, Cranky. Yes, Leo. Okay, Lindsay. I'm sorry. Lindsay, I got to answer. I'm waiting for Cranky to type her question. I know you're stressed. I know you're stressed. But Lindsay, to get more money coming in, you should really do your art on the side right now and do another career to make the money right now. And that's really what you should be doing. You really should be working something else, even if it's not in the digital field. You have to broaden your horizons a little bit, do customer service work, something of that nature. Anything to bring some change in right now would be very important, and it'll be good for your mental health. Okay, Linz? Okay? I know your art is your passion, and that's great. But right now, if your passion isn't paying the bills, you need to do something else until you can get your passion to where it needs to be. Oh, keep getting cramps. Oh, God, help me, Jesus. Cranky, please type your question. Did I miss it? I'm waiting, Cranky. Cranky, type your question. Yeah, definitely. Lindsay can do customer service. She doesn't want to, but she can. So Lindsay, you need to start. You need to start doing something different right now. I know you love your painting, and that's great for your pastime. That's good for your mental health. That's good for your stress, doing your painting. But you need to do something different right now to have money coming in. Period. Time is of the essence. Cranky said, how is O feeling about me now? Okay. All right, let's see. How is O feeling about you now? How's O feeling about you? I feel like you spoke recently. I feel like there was some recent communication. Yes, Cranky? Was there recent communication? Yes or no? Cranky, yes or no? Motion detected at front door. Yeah, Lindsay, I don't want to hear that. You don't have to balance your parents. Let your brother handle that stuff. I need you to focus on jobs, not just marketing jobs, not just digital jobs, but customer service jobs, things of that nature. I know there's not a whole lot of jobs there where you are, but there are some jobs, and there's a lot of remote jobs that you can do. So I need you to really take a risk and go out there and try something. Okay? Because you're looking at these and you're saying, no, I don't really want to do that. No, I don't really want to do that. So don't play with grandmom. Pick something and do it. Pick something and do it. Okay? It's time to get off the pot. Either shit or get off the pot. You got to do something. No more procrastinating. No more waiting for the perfect job. Okay? I need you to do something. I don't care what it is. Close your eyes and pick one. But I need you to do something. It's going to help you. It's going to change things. And you'll still have time with your parents. You'll still have time to do other things. But I need you to do that. That you need to do. Because if there's anything else you need to do, it's to be able to be independent and take care of yourself. And that's what we need to do. Okay? Well, that's what we need to do. We got to stop babying ourselves. We got to stop finding excuses. You're getting these headaches because you're stressing the hell out, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're not getting out of this situation. You're allowing yourself to just be consumed by everything and everybody around you, and that's the problem. So I need you to focus just on you. I need you to go on that job site right now, jump off of here, go on there, find some type of customer service or some type of job that you can do remotely that's going to work, that's going to pay you, and you're going to get started. Now you do that. And then you get back to me and let me know how much you're feeling better, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to feel better. Okay? It doesn't have to be a permanent job. It is a temporary situation. It is going to hold you over temporarily until the right job comes in. Okay? No communication yet. Okay, Cranky, because I keep hearing there's communication coming. It should be right here. So there's current communication coming. Now, I know that there's heartbreak around the situation. There's disappointment. It might feel like betrayal. I know you feel kind of lonely. I know if somebody's absence is making you feel uncomfortable, it's even giving you depression. I feel like there's some confusion between the two of you right now, something that needs to be cleared up. I feel like there is good news coming. Now, there's good news coming also about career and promotion. I also feel like, you know what, there's something that you're going to get ready to do that's really exciting or even demanding or even challenging, but that's coming to you. I feel like a choice is being based on their sincere feelings towards you right now about connecting with you or contacting you. I feel like this person also is in and out of the relationship, which means that they're not sure what they want to do yet. They're definitely attracted to you, but they're feeling like either the timing's not good or there's drama on the table or you're dealing with your ex and they don't want to be involved in that. There's something going on there. But I do feel like, again, I feel like they're going to play a significant role. And he got a number 10. So 10 is luck. So the Wheel of Fortune, it talks about good luck. It talks about soulmates, and it talks about cycles. So right now you're going through this cycle right now of no communication, no connection, but that is about to change. There is good news coming where this person's concerned, and they're going to want to talk. Please do not talk a lot about your ex or the situation at hand. Focus just between you and them and nothing else. All right? Hear that, Lindsay? Amazon will give you a computer and a headset. So you don't need to worry about the PC. Nice excuse. Try again now, Lindsay. Because you can come up with 100 excuses. Try again. Sometimes you can rent a PC if you needed to. But right now, you see Amazon will definitely send you one. So will Apple. Apple is hiring right now, and you're very good at what you do. So contact Apple, do apple.com or whatever the hell they are, and get a job on Apple. They will send you a computer as well. Okay? So you go get busy now. Yep, Apple. Yep. Apple that makes the iPhones. Yeah, Apple. Yep. Yes, ma'am. That's good money. Tesla is hiring online. What was the other one? I forget what the other one is. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, Cranky, I keep hearing where your partner's concerned, where O is concerned. His isolation moments are over. They're done. Don't worry about that. It was a period of hot and cold, but that's about to change. The relationship is definitely going to get better. The connection is going to get much better. Okay? All right. Now, Lindsay, I'm not Lindsay. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Leslie, Leslie, where's my girl, Leslie? Baby girl, Leslie, where are you? Yes, please try Apple and Tesla. That's big money places. Big money places. Leslie? Okay, so Leslie, what is the best option for your mediumship? So, option week for your mediumship, we can do either you type questions and I'll answer. You can have 7 questions, which is $10 a question. So you paid the 77. So you can have 1 question and then you'll get a final message from Spirit. So do you want to ask 7 different questions on here? We can do it that way. Or I can just give you a spiritual reading, so to speak, from a higher power, no cards used, nothing. And that spiritual message will be anything just like sticks, just like 1 card messages. That will be Spirit just telling you, giving you guidance, kind of like having a conversation with your spirit guides. So you let me know which one you want to do. You can ask 7 different questions. I'll be very excited to answer them as detailed as I can. Okay, Spirit will definitely give you guidance. Let me put my cards down and we'll get something done. So I keep hearing that. So the first thing Spirit says, Leslie, and this will be between 7 and 10 minutes, okay? Moderators, I need you to, again, mediumships are timed. So moderators, I need you to let me know when 7 minutes are up and then when 10 minutes are up. Because the max will be 10 minutes, the minimum is 7. Thank you, Leo. Please set the timer now for 7 minutes. So, Leslie, from what I'm hearing from Spirit is talking about you've been played or you've been fooled. Somebody's been like selfish. Somebody definitely came in with an attitude of getting to know you. Somebody definitely wanted to try to get you in an intimate position. Somebody definitely wanted to have sex, so to speak. They wanted to be intimate with you. It's like there's some people that's going to apologize to you quickly, like when they do something to you or make you feel a certain way. When they apologize very quickly, that's a positive sign, and let them go, like forgive them. It feels like there's going to be a negotiation made between you and even Nicholas or you and a partner. It feels like you're holding somebody to a higher standard than what they deserve. You're putting somebody up in a pedestal place where they should be putting you in a pedestal place. I also feel like there's a reason that you didn't like get told or get made aware that this person kept kind of like pulling you along, like stringing you along. The universe and the angels are keep saying how kind you are. You know, you're so open to love. You're so easy to love. They're talking about you're vulnerable to love. So what they're saying is that, you know, don't make it so that you're so accessible to everyone. Don't allow people just to come in because they're interested, because they're giving you attention. Put your boundaries here, Leslie. Protect yourself. Let people know that they need to earn the right to be with you. You are truly a gift to other people, even your friends. There's people that don't appreciate you. There's people that don't understand where you're coming from. You're always, 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 they're showing me, you're always ready for this good time. You're always ready to help. You're always ready to be included. You're always ready to do your part. You're never asking somebody to just do it all themselves. You're like, no, I'll help, or I'll help out, or somebody's throwing an event or a party, I'll help out, or I could bring this, or I could make that. You're always volunteering, which is a blessing. Don't stop. They're saying, don't stop. Don't stop your community service. Don't stop your volunteering at the churches or whatever. Don't stop. There's a new curve for you, Leslie. There's a new curve. for you. This new curve is going to put you in a different direction. This new title that you're going to obtain for your career is going to put you in a new position. It's going to put you around people who you are familiar with. It's also going to open up many doors. These doors are not only going to be for career, but these doors are going to open up for personable things like friendships, compatibility, events. There's also like a group of you will decide within 6 months to a year to go on some type of vacation, even on some type of cruise. And you're going to be involved in that with your friends. It's like it's not very expensive. There's very cheap times to sign up for this. I hear that there's very cheap. They're telling me that, oh, my back, that you can afford this, that this is going to be something that's good for you. It's an adventure that you need to go on. I feel like you would take your son as well. It's like he's deserving to experience something wonderful too. He's also like your shadow partner, meaning that he's your other half. He's definitely your co-pilot in a lot of things, but he's also one of your biggest fans. There's a there's a reason that you should be fearless with a lot of things, especially where love is concerned. Take a little more time to think about things or think things over to try to really ask yourself what you want. You want somebody who's humorous. You want somebody who's very funny, somebody who takes things lightly, somebody who doesn't get in an uproar, somebody who doesn't lose their patience, somebody who is not aggressive or violent, but somebody who's very understanding. They understand, they're going to understand the heartache and the pain that you've been through. They're also going to help you to face through different challenges that are going to come your way in the next 5 to 10 years as well. This person is going to be a long term person. I feel like you're going to be experiencing something in a very different place than what you're used to. They're also talking about like you making a decision that you're going to tell somebody, you know what, we can't hang out anymore, or I just can't be doing this anymore because you know what, we're two different people. It's like you have to make some type of ultimate decision because you want to make sure that either this person understands that either you're on this path with me, either you're interested in dating me, or you're just interested in trying to be like a mentor for my job. I'm not looking for a mentor with my job. I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for a relationship. Don't care about the shit anybody wants to talk about you. Don't care about what people say because it doesn't even matter. You know, you were raised in a very strong family and you have a lot of discipline there. And you also want to accept somebody in your life, Leslie, that has the same type of discipline as well. I also feel like you want to follow the normal procedures. When anything that has to do with work, you want to follow the proper protocol. I'm hearing that it's like somebody's going to either come into your job or somebody's going to be around you. Like they're dressed really nice. They wear like really sharp looking clothes. They have a lot of family value. This is somebody who is single. This is somebody who is even new to the company where you're going, where you're working. I also feel like you have to keep remembering that you are love, you are light. You're also to a point where Nicholas is concerned, you don't have to explain shit to him. It's not that's not your job to do that, and he's not the one for that. I feel like you've been through. Spirit is talking about you've been through everything. Spirit's kind of saying, like, you went from A to Z through hell and back, and especially in your marriage. And they're talking about you not living that victim life anymore. True, you got yourself out of that. But they're also talking about people should really fear you because of the fact that you can take care of yourself. And you know when somebody gets to the point where it's not okay. And you will stand up for yourself. When the time comes, you will stand up for yourself. You will tell somebody to go to hell in a second. It's like the angels and the ancestors have your back on that situation. I also feel like you've done enough. They're talking about you've done enough suffering for this person you kept trying to have a relationship with. You've done enough waiting. You've done enough trying to reach out. You've done enough responding. That's why 7 minutes is done. Thank you. Let me know when we hit 10. That's why 10 minutes is done. Okay. It's kind of like that's why your life is going to flow the way it does. It's like you're going to be happy, Leslie. The happiness is definitely coming for you. I need you to understand that you're going to work on now the power of letting go of everything, letting go of old relationships, letting go of discrimination, letting go of people that were not respecting you or treating you the way they should, people that didn't realize your value, people that didn't want to appreciate your value. Um, so it's like things are going to be kind of like really positive for you. It's like you're going to wake up and say, you know what? I'm not doing negative anymore. I'm only going to do positive. From here on out, positive vibes, positive energy. Don't let people make you think you're crazy. Don't let people make you think you're crazy or you lost it. You know, Leslie, you have waited. You've been waiting. You'll keep waiting for a little while longer to be in this relationship, but I'm telling you that this relationship is going to come. This person is going to sweep you off of your feet. And it's because you're going to least expect it. Because especially right now, you least expect it. You don't expect somebody to come in. You don't expect something to work out. You don't expect anything to happen that's great for you right now. It's like, I've been doing this for so long. I've been waiting 3 years. I thought this was the one. I thought he was going to be the certain way. But see, you can't blame all of him because you came toward him with a sympathy. You came toward him in a victim mode. You came toward him and spoke about things that happened in your past. So you came to him on the wrong note, so to speak. So we can't just blame one-sided on this, okay? But I am going to say that you're healing from all that stuff from the past now. You're stepping forward. You're already changing that around. I don't even want you going to these counselors that your insurance or whatever you're paying for to talk to them still about things from the past. I need you to learn how to let things go. I need you to take the course of the lessons on how to let things go, how to keep staying positive, how to get somebody to keep you in that positive mindset. If you're interested in one of my packages, you let me know, and I'll let you know the different packages I offer that is going to help you to recover from things that swelled you up, things that hurt you, things that set you back, things that scarred you, things that put a victimization tag on you. We got to take these tags off. We got to remove all this negativity. And the only way you're going to do that is to have somebody that speaks to you every single day and keeps you from letting yourself allow to be spiraled out of control with your stinking thinking, with your worry, or with your fear, or with your insecurities. Because your insecurities are what's dragging you down and keeping you from getting to these relationships that you need to be in. So the love of your life that is waiting for you is going to still right now be there waiting. But first we have to get you over this hurdle. The only way to get over this hurdle is to quit your stinking thinking, to get you out of the mindset that you were in, to change your focus, to truly change your habits, your behaviors. Those are the things that Spirit says you need to work on. Your habits, your behaviors. So if you're texting, you're calling, You're sending this message. You're sending that message. You don't just reply with one message, but you send 5 or 6 messages to his one message. Things like that. So let me know, and we'll have to handle that. That is your mediumship reading. That is definitely over 10 minutes. Leo, how many minutes did we go in, honey? How many minutes did we go in, Leo? You got this, Leslie. You got this. To me every single day, but you can definitely sign up for that to talk to me every single day. It is literally 30 minutes every single day for 30 days. And we are just coming up on June 1st. So that will give you, 30 or 31 days of 30 minutes a day. So you do the math. If you was to get a reading for 30 minutes a day times 200, how much would that be? Well, my price is a lot cheaper. It's about half of that. So let me know, and we'll go from there. Let me know, and we'll go from there. I will definitely take you out of your funk. I will definitely get you on the right track. I will definitely change your mindset, and I will definitely have you prepared for what's coming in, and it will come in faster if we work together. So you let me know if you're interested, Leslie. I will give you my different things and different prices. Ask Shelley Prescott. She purchased one, and after 2 years, it brought back somebody who she hadn't talked to for 2 years. So you want to try it? Let me know. Exactly. Amen, sister. Amen. Don't just talk it, walk it. Amen. I will. I'll definitely let you know. And like I said, you can confirm with Shelley Prescott. I know she's visiting her dad right now. He's very sick. So if we could all that's in here, please say prayers or send prayers for Shelley Prescott's dad right now. His name is Carl. If you could send prayers for Shelley Prescott's dad, who's very ill, very, very critical right now in intensive care in the hospital. If you could please send prayers for Shelley Prescott's dad. I want her to see this video, and I'm going to send it to her so she can see that you guys all wrote something for her. Tammy says, may I wreck spirit message? May you receive a spirit message? You sent in for it, Tammy? I don't know what's happening. Leo, did you get that? Thank you for sending all the prayers for Carl. Thank you. Sending all the prayers for Shelley's dad. Everybody that's in the room, please send prayers for Shelley's dad. It's really important. Okay, so Tammy wants a spirit message. Tammy wants a spirit message. I'm sorry, Tammy. Okay. All right. Tammy, spirit message just for you. All right. I don't want that. A spirit message just for you. All right. Where's my... I went to pull my clip out of my hair instead of my glasses. All right. Okay, Tammy. Thank you all for the prayers for Shelley's dad. All of you guys, if you can, put something in for Shelley's dad. Hearts, send hearts. Even if you don't want to write anything, please send hearts for Shelley's dad. Appreciate it. All right, so Tammy, where spirit's concerned, again, did you pay for a mediumship, Tammy? The same kind of thing, honey? Because I want to get Leo to set the clock so you don't get shorted. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, I don't know. My back. Okay, got you, babe. Okay, so the first thing Spirit's saying, even before I finish talking, Spirit's talking about, you know what, sometimes it's necessary to have a fight. It's kind of like what you argue about isn't so much like what's going on in your life, or it's not about like you in general or him in general. It's more about power. It's about somebody respecting the other person's opinion or situation. Um, and the question isn't so much about you guys fighting or why are you fighting so much or why do you argue. It's more about how do you repair this. Okay, you can have differences, you can have different disagreements, different opinions, but how do you resolve this? Every time you have the same type of arguments over and over and over again, it's not about the argument, it's about the way you resolve it. It's about the way you decide to handle it. It's always somebody trying to control the situation or somebody trying to take power over the situation, whether this is my house or this is my this or my that, or taking ownership of things instead of a we. It's always a me. So this arguments can be healthy if they're handled and repaired in the mannerism that they need to be, if they're addressed with compassion and with love rather than with discipline and motherhood or fatherhood. Pay attention to the signs that are around you. There's plenty of earthly things, meaning the crows. And I keep hearing that the crows that you see are family members on the other side. They are protecting you. They are letting you know that they're around. They're letting you know that they're not going to let you fail. They're around to let you know that things are going to work out. So when you see crows, that is the message I get about your crows, that they are going to protect you. The next thing I'm hearing about is self-love, is that you do have to start loving yourself. Yes, loving yourself enough to take better care of yourself. Yes, loving yourself to make disciplined decisions about yourself, your health, your life, your choices, your decisions, your consequences. It is very important to know that you deserve more than you give yourself. You deserve more credit than you give yourself. You deserve more attention than you give yourself. You have a lot in your mind, and it's important for you to start journaling things and writing things down. You're going to find that as you're writing things and journaling things, you're going to answer a lot of things for yourself. Try to write about different memories that you had as a child and go from there. That's what they're telling me. Your soulmate is right next to you. So the person that you are involved with is, in fact, your soulmate. Don't question that. You're just hoping that that person has the courage to keep going, keep fighting, and keep trying to keep this relationship alive. This person also is fighting and battling their own demons and addictions, as you know. That alone is taking a lot of their energy. Once they're able to be around other people that are also staying sober and clean, including you, it's going to help to influence them to do the right things. There is something that you both need to join together in order to keep this partnership, in order to keep this sobriety, in order to keep this stability in your life. You can't do it all by yourself. There is sexual tension here. There is somebody wanting the desire to be sexual or to be intimate, and someone else is not feeling mentally into that at the moment, only due to their headspace, only due to their indecisions, only due to their fears, only due to their mental health issues right now. Somebody is definitely struggling with bipolar. Love is definitely between the two of you. There is no doubt, in fact, that there is love all around you. You are a very teachable person. There is a lot going on here where you are able to learn new things, new jobs, new tasks. Yes, you're going to reach out on something that you're unsure of right now, but this is going to help you as a stepping stone. This temporary job is going to take you as a stepping stone to the next level, because right now you're dealing with a hole in your soul. It's like, I don't know how to replace this feeling that I used to have. I don't know how to replace that temptation that I once filled all the time with the negative things, with the bad choices. I don't know how to get that filled back up. But when you start loving yourself and doing things that make you happy, it's going to take care of that void that you keep thinking you have to fill with other things or substances that really don't fill them. It just masks them and pretends that it's filling, when in fact it's leaving a bigger hole. Sometimes you just don't want to hear what somebody has to say to you, and you really kind of try to tune them out or block them out. But it's important to listen, and not just listen to the words they're saying, but try to get the meaning that's behind their words. Like, where is this really coming from? What is this really about? Is this really about I left my toothbrush on the counter? Or is this really about somebody having their own issues or problems with organization or getting things straight in their life or figuring something out. For sometimes I feel like there might be a victim consciousness with you because of the things you went through in the past as well, where you actually create an entrapment for yourself, feeling like you're stuck and trapped in a situation and can't get out. But that's your mind creating that prison for you. You are truly free, and you have to decide to be free. There is going to be a worry about selling out or selling yourself short, giving into a situation. But you know what? Giving into a situation doesn't mean that they're right and you're wrong, and it doesn't mean you're right and they're wrong. What it means is that I care enough about you that I'm not going to let this petty bullshit keep us from being together. I'm not going to let this petty bullshit tell you to get out of my life or get out of my house, because I don't want to lose you forever. It's not worth losing you forever. So every time before I speak those words, I'm going to ask myself, do I want to lose you forever? And the answer is no. So, I'm just going to take some time to myself and go to my room and spend time to myself and say, thank you, Leo, and say that I'm just going to think this through. I'm just going to try to ask myself, how can I handle this better? Dear God, help me to be stronger with this and help me to approach this in another way so that it doesn't contain a confrontation between us. Because home is where your heart is, and home is where your love is. And home is your safe place, your safe haven. And you want him to be there next to you to also add to the safe haven. Family is your key. It's time to take off your mask. It's time to stop pretending to be one person when in fact you're another. In other words, it's time to start showing what your emotions really are, what your feelings really are. It's stop trying to always be the strongest person there and trying to show somebody that, you know what, I'm vulnerable too. And I'm able to make failures and mistakes as well. But at the same time, I'm also willing to try to change, to make myself a better person. I may not have been the best yesterday, and I may not be the best today, but I'm going to work for tomorrow to become the best version of myself. It is talking about your beauty that is both inside and out. Spirit definitely feels like there's a lot of energy around here where you love working on the outside, but there's also something on the inside that you need to polish up. You got to unleash your creativity as well. Letting go of something that no longer serving you, an argument, a problem, something somebody said, holding something. Well, I remember when you called me this, or I remember when you said that. Letting that shit go is going to help you to breathe love into your life. Right now, it's like you have a gift. You have truly a gift that you're able to share emotions, information, experiences, challenges, lessons. You have the divine energy and the divine purpose to be able to help, because it all involves helping and healing other people. And when you're doing that, that's when you're feeling your best. You got to give your cares and worries to the angels every time something goes on. Your financial health is going to improve as soon as you fix your mental health and your emotional health. Ask for help from above to give you the strength, the patience, and the power that you need. Procrastinating isn't going to solve anything. You need to get off your ass. You need to do something and get something done. You also need to start working more on your physical, meaning that, yes, I know the doctors want you to wait for a certain point to go to see them to be able to start bearing weight, but it is going to be sensitive at first, like any kind of scar, any kind of incision, any kind of work. It is going to be hard at first. Remember to take some steps, sit down, ice it up. Take some steps, sit down, ice it up. Keep working on this, and eventually you'll be getting to the physical therapy, getting things done more and more. But your goal is to get moving, to get the blood circulating, to get things moving, to get the swelling down. Tammy, that is your message from Spirit. I hope you enjoyed that. Very, very good. Very strong. Whew. Okay, Leo, I ain't taking any more right now. I'm exhausted. I need to eat something. It's 3 o'clock in my back. I got to get an ice pack. I'm sitting here so crooked. So later on, I will come on and offer the same thing. If you're interested, you can sign up for later on, and I will come on one more time in about a couple hours, 2 hours from now, and do the same thing. I love you too. Let me know if you're interested, and I will see you guys soon. I'm going to go and get something to eat. Tammy, God bless. Love when Spirit talks. They just rattle, 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 and go from one to the other, all over the place. I love it. All right, you guys. Have a blessed day. I'll see you guys later. If anybody else signs up, I'll come back on. All right? Bye, guys.